Hello, I'd like to share with you a project I recently did for a client. The goal of this project is to get the data from Google Analytics and load it into Google Sheet. And the client was looking for a free way. Currently, there is an option to link Bigquery products to GA4. Then it will schedule a daily event that will load the data into BigQuery. But the data you're getting split by event level, and it's hard to read, and it doesn't get you the range you're looking for. It just start loading the data from the day you schedule it. And if you like to check the old data, you won't be able to get it. So I had to come up with another way, which is gonna have to be free. And the way I did it, I did it using GCP Google Analytics, then load the data into Google Sheets. So this video is just not creating everything from the scratch, just showing. I'm gonna show you what I did step by step, because I don't think that there is anyone gonna watch this video. And once someone watch, and if you need me to show how I did it from the scratch, hands-on, I will do another video. But till then, I'm gonna show the steps here. So step one is get the data into Google Sheet. And to achieve this, there is an extension. It's called GA Reports Builder for Google Analytics. And what this do is, if you run it, it will give you this, where you can specify the report name, which can be the tab name. Let's say test. You can select an account. For example, I'm choosing this. You choose the GA4 account, which property, then from when you want the data. Say today, you specify the dimensions and the metrics. Okay, so after this, once it's ready, when you run create report, a new column here gonna be added, something like this, test. And in here, it's gonna display the report name, the property, the metrics, the dimension, the date, the limit, which you can delete it. And when you go to extension run reports, it will run every one of those. This client has a lot of properties. It's gonna create a sheet like this. See, the result of this gonna be something here. This displays, see, the dimensions here and the metrics. And of course, if I want to have a table, I need the first row to be a header. So in this case, I don't need the first 14 row. This is why I created a new sheet based on this one. Give me a second. Which one? Yeah, for example, this one. Yeah. And it's basically a query, give me anything from this sheet starting from row 15. Yeah, now that I have the data ready in Google Sheet, I need a way to load it into BigQuery, then automate the process. Of course, this sheet is private. Limited access. It's not public. If it's public, it's gonna be easy to do, but I'm gonna show you in case, of course, for security purposes, this sheet gonna be private. So first thing you need to check is IAM service. IAM service, I'm using the app agent default account, and it needs to have those rights in order to achieve this. Then you need to take this email here and give it access here. See, share. Yeah, you will find this email having editor role in this Google Sheet. Afterward, went to service. See, on the service account, in here, we need to create the private key. In here is already created. You just click next, give owner role, permissions, all permissions. Then in keys, you need to create the keys. Just easy, create keys, create a new key. It will create something like this where you can download a JSON file. That's all. When you download this JSON file, it's gonna look like this. Yeah, the name of the file is the same as the service name, account, that email. Yeah, it's gonna be like this. Okay, then you go to secret manager. In secret manager, you just create secret, and you're gonna, on the option, you have to upload. Let me show you for sake of the example. You just give it a name like this, credential. You browse, you select the JSON file, you keep, okay, I was saying you keep everything the same, then you click create secret. Okay, leave without saving. Also in API library, you need to make sure to enable Google Sheet API, Google Drive API, and others might occur. Some issues might occur, and it's gonna automatically enable everything for you. So you need to check by yourself to enable first Google Sheet, Google Sheet API, Bigquery API, and Google Drive API. You need to enable those. Then to the function. Okay, this is important. First, you see 5 functions because I do have a lot of properties here. So putting everything all together into one function, so slow, had many errors. This is why I created several, and I'm gonna show you one of them. Okay, edit. Just gonna show you the configuration. First, and you need to enable authentication. Then in here, I'm allocating 2 GB memory, 2 CPU, 540, just to ensure that the function works smoothly. You know, I had to enable those. You need to select the same, the same email we worked with before, one that I gave access here, and the one where I created this one, when I created the keys and everything. You need to make sure that you select that one. Yeah, then let's go to the code. I worked with Python. You can keep the same code, same everything. You just change this one. Project ID is this one. When you go to the secret manager, this is the project code. Wait, yeah, you select that one. This is the ID of the secret key and the version. Yeah, all of them are here. So this is the version. See, so this is secret manager name, which is this one. You keep everything the same. This one is the ID of Google Sheet. You can find it here. This is the ID of Google Sheet. Should be displayed here. Then in here I'm specifying the sheet's name, and here where I'm gonna save the data into this project, into Bigquery, which is this one. See this one here. If exist, replace. So every time this function runs, it needs to check the data. If the data is already there, you replace it. Not this will ensure to avoid duplicated rows. If the row is already there, replace it. If it's not, add it. Yeah. Okay, then you specify your where you want to load the data into Bigquery, and that should be it for the function. This should do the job. So just by clicking here, running this function, the code will work, but we need to schedule the data to run, let's say daily. This is why on the cloud scheduler, you just search cloud scheduler, and you will find this. And in each one, let's go here on let me show you the settings. Yeah, specify the time, the frequency. This frequency is to run the code every 4 hours, but you can put whatever you like. And here let's say the frequency, select the region, and okay, in here configure the execution, target type HTTP, and you paste the function link, this one. See this one, you paste it here, HTTP method post. See, the function, sometimes it works, sometimes it's not. But when I added this option, I don't know why, select auth header, the third one. It used to be none, but when I selected added OIDC token and selected my service account, then I put it on audience, the function link, it worked. I don't know why. Yeah. See all the options here, max retry attempts. It's up to you. If it's working fine with the default settings, you can keep them as they are. If not, play around with this. And also this one, this here, the CPU you're allocating for it. Yeah, see the memory allocation, the CPU, the timeout. It's up to you. If it's working fine, no need to change this. If it's not, play around with it till it work. Okay. following those steps, I was successfully able to load the data here. You see every table here contains the sheets, the properties, all of them, and this is breakdown by campaign, channel, landing page, source medium. You can put whatever you like. See, you're probably wondering why the client needs to check the data into Bigquery but not in Google Analytics. Good question, because the client has too many properties and he wants to blend them all together. So when he check once, he can find the total cost. For example, the total cost, all the properties together into one single page. This is the goal. So not gonna show you how I blended the data. This might be for our next video. But the idea is, since all the columns, let's say this one campaign and for CO UK campaign, they have the same columns. So you can union all, then specify, you add a new column showing the property name, so you can differentiate the total users from which properties they're coming. You just add a new column specifying the property name. Like I said, union all, then a new query gonna be displayed here. You should save it here. Then there is a way to schedule it. There is an option and it's easy to do. So after you create the query, schedule it to run as you like, every 6 hours, every 12 hours. And in this way, we had, with the free way, with the free method, how to transport the data from Google Analytics to Bigquery using GCP and Google Sheet. I'm gonna put this Python code in the description. Feel free to get back to me if you have any question. I will be happy to answer. I hope this video helped someone out there. If you want another video showing this from the scratch and showing the blending part, feel free to leave a comment, likes, and I'll be happy to shoot another video. Wish you the best. Talk to you soon.